YouTube, it's your boy Thick Yoda, and you know I would not be hitting you with this 24-minute video if we didn't have some great games. We got crazy games. We got like two tiers of crazy games. We got the first half is gonna be like tier 2 crazy games, and then the second half is gonna be like tier 1 crazy games. All right, so you better stick around for that. At least if you want to see that. If you don't want to be entertained, that's not on me. That's on you. But that's what we got. So if you just want the tier 1 crazy game, skip to 9 minutes. 9 minutes. That's where it starts, I believe. Somewhere around there. Packers game. That's where it starts. So as you can see, we've already started getting into this one. We're not doing any team previews, stuff like that. We got the same team that we've been rocking with. Pretty good team. Better defense than offense overall wise, but we got who we want on offense. As you can see, this guy loves to just like run around with Michael Vick. And LT gets a sack right there. And now we got a 4th and 8 here. I got the middle of the field. I got Gilmore on the right side. And he tests Gilmore. And boy, don't test Gilmore. Come on, you should know better than that. I had Gilmore in the hard flat there. Actually, no, I had him in man coverage. Yeah, I had him in man coverage. Gilmore's mad good. But so now we get the ball on offense. We can really get our momentum going if we can get, pretty quick touchdown here. And we see Reggie Wayne for that cover 2 beater. Just that the center of the field just gets really open on cover 2. And we pass lead him away from the safety. And we take it in for a first place score, which is just the way we like to start with our games. And as you know, we kicked off to start, so we're going to get the ball to the second half. So if we can take a lead into the halftime, we're going to be cooking. So as you can see, we're already in the second quarter, actually. His first drive took up a lot of time. And I got the left side on the user field here, and he throws it right at Devin McCourty. And Devin McCourty's a good player, not the fastest, but he's got super good zone coverage. So, you put him on those seam flats like I had him right there, he's going to play real well for you. And we can see the tight end, Dawson Knox, gets open on the corner route, man coverage. Those corner routes burn man coverage. And we hit him for a nice, decent chunk of change. We got a minute left in the half, and we're hoping that we can extend our lead before half to make it 3 scores, but we make a misread. It looked like man coverage, turned out to be zone coverage. I threw it right at Eric Weddle, who's just going to make a house call, and that is not the way we want to go into halftime. So now we got the ball back with 30 seconds left. We can still make a 2-score lead if we score here and then score after half. We still got 3 timeouts, now down to 2. 20 seconds left. We're at the 44-yard line, so, this is definitely something we can make happen. Nobody's open, so we take our check down for, 6-7 yards, call our second timeout. We got 14 seconds left. So we're going to try to go for as much as we can. We see our guys kind of get, they bump into each other. Their routes rub, unfortunately, on each other, and so we have an incomplete pass there. 4th down, we're going for it all again. We see, Reggie Wayne, and it looks like he's able to get his feet down, but he couldn't hold on to the ball. That's unfortunate. So we turn the ball over. That's going to be the end of the half, and we get the ball back. We got to take the lead here. We're going to start playing smart, take our checkdowns. We hit Gronkowski, and Gronk does what Gronk does, and that's run through people. Broke 3 tackles en route to that 15-yard gain right there. And he actually had man coverage, a DB, Deion Sanders, it looked like, on Sony Michel. And Sony Michel's actually able to come down with that backside dig, which is real impressive. I'm happy for him. After a nice little corner route, we hand the ball off to Sony, who's able to take it in from about 10-15 yards out, and we take the lead back. We go for 2. We give it back to Sony. Sony's eating right now. He's eating. And so we turn it into a 7-point game, and he gets real close right there, throwing another pick. Gilmore was looking for pick number 2 of the day, and he gets into 4th down. We're sending the heat, and he makes a quick read. But again, Devin McCourty coming up with the pick, just how we like to see it. And we can take a 2-score lead right here. 2 minutes left in the 4th. If we get a score here, we can pretty much just throw it away, put the game away. And Gronk comes open for another huge gain, gets tackled at the 1, but don't worry, Sony Michel able to punch it in, and now we get a 2-score lead. Going in with about a minute left in the game, and a quick pass from Michael Vick wasn't very accurate, and Bobby Bell picks it off, and that's going to be the end of game number 1. This game definitely ended up being a little bit closer than it probably should have. That pick six, those pick sixes will kill you, man. You gotta play safe sometimes. So right into game number 2, this guy's rocking the Rams, and he's definitely a runner. As you can see, he takes the first play of the game and breaks it off huge. It gets all the way down to the 4-yard line. Had a nice couple jukes in there, and then just takes the next run right up the middle, carries a couple guys into the end zone. So we've got a quick 7-0 deficit. He's running man coverage, and we get all of that right back. Reggie Wayne hits him with the spin after the deep crosser, and as quickly as he scored, we scored right back. We're going for 2 here, and we see that the stretch RPO wide open right into the end zone. So we take a 1-point lead. Actually, we're right back where we started, and he gets an inaccurate throw as Lamar Jackson gets crushed by Lawrence Taylor right there. And again, we got 4th down. We're playing the hard flats, and plan right there was cover 4, call the hard flats, make sure he doesn't get anything to sidelines, and we are going to focus on the middle. He goes straight to the sideline. Bobby Bell's right there waiting for the pick 6, and we're able to take it to the house and take a 7-point lead, which is really, really nice. Now right here, I had Deion Sanders manned up on this guy, and Deion just let him run right by him, didn't even like try to bump him, didn't even try to run with him, and he's able to hit the cover 3 beater for a touchdown, tie up the game. But it's no worries because Reggie Wayne still is eating those deep crossers. He hasn't quite figured out how to defend them yet. So that's going to be a big sticking point in this game, is that if he doesn't figure out how to stop it, I'm not going to stop running it. And as we get close into the end zone, Sony Michel just takes it in again and takes it in again in for 2. The stretch RPO, those stretch RPOs are real nice. You either got a backside bubble screen or a backside slant as the pass option. It gives you 2 really good options. So now he's got the ball back. We're up by 8. He had a 3rd and long and runs it with Lamar, but he ends up a couple yards short. And so we're sending the heat on 4th down here, see if he can make a mistake. I got the running back, and I'm covering the running back, and he throws a little like spot route, but Gilmore in man coverage is really good, and he's able to lock that up. And again, we see Andre Johnson come over the middle. He looks like he had a step or 2 of separation over Cortland Finnegan. Unfortunately, Cortland Finnegan made a nice play. Fortunately, Heath gives the ball right back, throws it right at Devin McCourty, who makes the pick, and it's like nothing happened. 1 minute left in the half. High-scoring game. As you can see, we're lagging. I'm just chucking B up. I pressed B about 1,000 times, which is why you saw my player indicating swapping back and forth between players. In that touch pass, Andre Johnson's able to get it this time. Cortland Finnegan can't quite jump high enough, and we're able to take a 2-score lead. He tries to go right back with it. Stephon Gilmore is able to get back and get that pick, and that's going to be a 16-point lead going into half, and that's too much for him. He is absolutely out there. So, like I said, we are at the 8-minute mark. These next 2 games get crazy, all right? So pay attention to these ones. This dude, second play of the game, he's already getting sticky with it, breaking some ankles, taking a long, short pass to the 22-yard line, and he's again dumping it off, taking his 10-15 right there, taking it into the 3, and it's really hard to stop from the goal line. But we got our goal line defense here, and we're playing the pass, and it bounces off alignment, and you see Deion Sanders make the craziest interception, bro. I had an ability acrobat on him. That means he makes jumping and diving interceptions, and boy, that came in handy right there, and we get the ball on the 3-yard line and stop him from scoring. We got to get out of from our own goal line, so we make, that little dink off to Sony Michel to get out of there, and unfortunately, we got absolutely sandwiched by his 2 edge rushers. Rodgers fumbles the ball, and he gets the ball right back at the 15-yard line. So that nice interception by Deion was all for nothing. We absolutely pop his tight end here, but again, he's in the 10. He's inside the 10. Really hard to stop from inside here, and he's able to find his receiver for a touchdown, take the 7-0 lead. So I'm looking for the cover 3 beater here, right? It's not open, and I get bailed out. No question here. I panicked, and I threw right at his guy. Bailed out. Doesn't make a difference because, again, I throw it right at him. I had my blind glasses on or something like that, and he gets the ball right back. And we get stuck on a lineman as I see the cover 2 post, and I knew that post was going to beat it, but I was stuck on a lineman. I didn't have enough speed to get back there, and now he's going to take a 2-score lead. Early into the second, we got about 2 minutes left in the second quarter, all 3 timeouts. Deion Sanders making some moves, gets past the 30-yard line, and we got to score here. 40 seconds left. We've been running a little clock. We don't want to give him another chance to get the ball. We see Reggie Wayne come open, and we hit him. Now we get the ball at the 16-yard line, 20 seconds left and 2 timeouts. We're in perfect position to score here, get the ball at half, and tie it up. We just got to make sure we're making the right plays. Dawson Knox comes open on the side of the end zone, gets his feet down on that beautiful corner route, runs a really nice route, makes a really nice catch, and gets his feet down. And if we can get the 2-point conversion here, it would be really clutch going into halftime down 6. So again, we're going for that stretch RPO. We see the backside slant come open real late, but we make it, we get it. No penalties, no offensive linemen were illegally downfield. And now we just got to play defense for 20 seconds. And his Michael Vick, dude, his stick work was crazy. I mean, like, I had Bobby Bell and a spy there. Not even a D lineman, right? D linemen are usually too slow for Vick. I had Bobby Bell there, and Bobby Bell couldn't even keep up with Vick. But he's able to get a field goal, make it a 2-score game, 9 points at half. We get the ball back. He's leaving the hard flats open, so I just keep going to Gronk on this little wheel route from the backfield here. And he's not really making any changes here. And again, 3 times in a row, I just keep going at it. Make him make a change. Now, I see him running a little bit different defense here. I see the man coverage. I know that corner routes usually do really well in man coverage. I have an ability on Dawson Knox, but Aeneas Williams makes a great play. Pick that ball off. But again, you know, he seems willing to give the ball right back. He throws it right at Devin McCourty, who's able to take it all the way to the opponent's 20-yard line. And we're going to see if we can get our touchdown right here to make it a 1-point game. Beautiful diving catch by Reggie Wayne on the crosser. We get inside the opponent's 5-yard line. And again, we're just going to run it in with Sony Michel. Get some blocks. Almost untouched to the end zone. And now this 2-point conversion is huge. We got to get within 1 point so that if he gets another touchdown, we're still within it's still a 1-score game. So we see it. His user actually, you know, smashes the gap and closes the gap real quickly, but we're able to pop it outside, make it a 1-point game, and that's huge. Now, he had a nice 2nd and short here. I was running man coverage. His slants absolutely ate up my man coverage. I had one side covered. I didn't have that side covered. He's going to run the ball, and a couple of my guys got stuck on a block, and he's able to get inside the 2-yard line. Again, it's really hard to block in here, but I'm really hoping that we can stop him here. 3rd and goal. We need 2 more stops. I didn't have enough time before he snapped the ball to get a spy up, and Michael Vick is just going to waltz in for a touchdown. Now we're down by 8. Not that much time left. 1.5 minutes, and we got to make something happen. No one's open. Take off with Rodgers, and he's running with it. He's looking a little like Michael Vick, Lamar Jackson right there for 7 yards. But we're out of timeouts, actually, so we got to keep the ball out of bounds. And we see Reggie Wayne come open here. Can we get it over? We can get it over. And now we're actually in a decent position. 40 seconds left, no timeouts, but we're already at the 23-yard line. We just got to make sure that we're not, you know, taking the ball inbounds. We keep getting out of bounds, throw the ball away, making smart decisions, and leave it up to a 2-point conversion. We haven't really had too difficult of a time scoring on this guy, but we just got to keep making sure we're doing the right thing. So we're going for the RPO here. I see Reggie Wayne come open there, and I want to take it to the outside, get out of bounds, but he makes a nice tackle that unfortunately makes me stay in bounds. And that 8 to 9 seconds is going to be crucial because I might need those 8 to 9 seconds back later. So 2nd and 7, right? Aaron Rodgers throws a terrible ball. That seam was wide open. All he needed to do was lead it to the back of the end zone, and he throws a terrible ball that honestly should have been picked. But it didn't, which means we got our chance. We got our chance. We're ready to go. We're not going to make the same mistake again. We're going to wait until that gets wide open next time. And we're running some corner routes here. Again, trying to get the ball back to the sideline. Got to get this 1st down. He's running man coverage, and his man coverage actually locks it up. Aeneas Williams, again, making a really nice play on Andre Johnson, make it 4th and 7. 11 seconds left. That 11 seconds left is key because if we get tackled inbounds, it's going to be really close whether we're going to be able to get up and spike the ball again. But again, we do have to get that 4th down conversion. We can't throw an incomplete pass. As you can see, it's looking like man coverage maybe or cover 3. We have Andre Johnson on the out route there, and I see the man coverage. I throw the out route. Andre Johnson is able to make the catch, but he makes a really smart play of letting him roll around. And when Andre Johnson rolls, he rolls back to the inside of the 1st down line, and so when he gets touched, he's not given forward progress. And unfortunately, that means we did not convert on 4th down, and he's going to have the ball, and he can just kneel out the clock. And wow, a game like that literally coming down to inches. We didn't get that 4th down by inches. If he was 1 inch closer to us and touched us down while we had forward progress past that 1st down line, we might have been able to get up, snap the ball, spike it, and have another play for a touchdown. What a great game that unfortunately we weren't able to pull out. But again, this is the craziest one of them all. Last game, you can see we're starting off on offense here. Not what I usually like. I usually like to start out on defense because at halftime, it's all about controlling the clock in this game. And we just, again, those blind sunglasses are, I put them back on for that one right there. Throw it right out again. I don't even know what I was thinking. I was trying a new play out that I don't usually run. And he, instead of taking the easy post that was wide open, the short post, he takes the medium post, which was nowhere near open. McCourty picks it off. We get the ball right back, and we're not going to make the same mistakes again. We see Andre Johnson coming open. He catches it, breaks the tackle, and takes it all the way, stunting into the end zone. That's my boy Andre. Let's go. So I accidentally clicked the field goal, which means I'm not calling a timeout. I'm just going to run this. I swerve out his user once. I swerve out his user twice. And Cam can't quite carry the DB into the end zone. Great tackle by the DB. And we end up a yard short of converting that 2-point conversion.
Bruh.
And again, oh man, he throws a pick. But we drop it as our own defender takes out Stephon Gilmore, who's about to pick it off. So now he's got 4th down. Everything's boxed, and I make a terrible user. I see his tight end there. I thought he was going to continue on the streak. He took the dig. And he's able to convert on 4th down. So he's capitalizing on my mistakes there. And right there, he gets a little bit of glitchy, that air truck. You catch the ball, you got the ball, you truck, and there's no one around to touch you. The defenders get duped out for a second, and he's able to get it inside the 3-yard line and run it in easy for a touchdown. So we got the ball back now, down 7-6. Reggie Wayne popping open again on that deep crosser. He's still having a hard time covering that so far because I've been able to run that play a couple times, get a bunch of yards on it. And so now right here, nothing's open. We're going to take our check down. Gronk's making a man miss on the spin. And again, we only got 20 seconds left in the half. These halves go quickly. And we got a 4th down here, but we really want to score. Andre Johnson catches the ball and is down at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite roll into the end zone there, but we got to score here. So we run the toss. And that defender almost gets us, but we're able to turn the corner, take it, bump it to the outside, and run it for the touchdown. And that's huge. Great run by Sony Michel. So again, we're running the stretch, and we're able to get the 2-point conversion as well. So now it's 14-7, which is big, right? The 7-point game. We're in the lead. He gets the ball at half. He's driving down the field. I'm having a real hard time stopping him. I'm playing relatively back defense. I'm not sending too much heat. Not playing very aggressive. I'm just going to keep covering what I can and let my rushers do the work. That time we sent 5, and Lawrence Taylor is able to get home for the sack to make it 2nd and long. We end up holding him. He kicks a field goal. So now we're down by 3. And he's running man coverage. Dawson Knox gets a little sticky with it. Ooh! That boy Dawson takes it for the touchdown. What a play by a tight end there. That's what we needed right there. And unfortunately, we're not able to get in for the 2-point conversion, which means that's a 3-point game right now. And again, he drives down the field real quick. It's in the 4th quarter. Everything's covered except for that running back checks down, which he takes and gets about 10, 15 yards. And now that he's getting real close to the end zone, he runs it. We get some block sheds, but not able to make the tackle, and he takes the lead, 4-point lead. So we got a minute and a half, 3 timeouts. We're not making any more cuts, right? Nothing is open. We got to throw it away. Can't be taking sacks. Can't be losing yards like that. We got to score this drive. So we're running a little bit different this time. Instead of running crosses, we're going to be running skinny posts. And we're going to just try to stretch his user out thin. We're sending 5 routes out right here, as you can tell. Something's got to get open. And the Texas route from the running back gets open. I'm totally fine with him being in bounds. We actually want to use a little bit of the clock because if we score too quickly, he's going to have a minute and 3 timeouts to come back and score a field goal or something like that, and we cannot let that happen. So again, we're dripping the clock. We're just taking our short flats. We had a short 3rd down, get our 1st down, and just keep moving the chains little by little. So now we got a minute and 2 seconds left. We're at the 40-yard line. We're ready to go. All right. Gronk's having a good game. Sony's having a good game. Reggie Wayne and Andre Johnson both having a good game. And we just got to keep it up. Now, right here, I'm not quite sure what I want to put Reggie in. I have him in a corner. I tried the deep cross. Not a fan of that. I put him in a streak. And I wasn't really sure what I wanted to see here. But Dawson Knox comes wide open on that cover two, that deep corner. He has safeties were spread too thin trying to cover Reggie Wayne. And we're able to get a huge gain. 56 seconds left at the 23-yard line. So now we're in a good position. We don't got to worry about the clock, really. We're close enough. We don't have to worry about it. We got all 3 timeouts. We just got to get a touchdown, right? Field goal does not do it. We need a touchdown. So we're running, again, a crossers play. We're going to see what pops open. Doesn't look like there's anything open here. And we actually fumbled the ball. Aaron Rodgers fumbling the ball again. Aaron Rodgers had a couple fumbles in these games. But fortunately, our lineman is there to pick it up. And that could have been real, real bad. So again, we're running the crossers play again, and we actually sent a streak out on the wide side of the field, and his cover two was spread just a little too thin. He had his safety trying to cover both the middle and the wide side of the field, and it was just too much, and we're able to get Andre Johnson with that toe tap in for a touchdown to go up by 2. Now, we really need this 2-point here so that a field goal doesn't win it for him. He can't go for a field goal, but nothing's popping open. Nothing's open, and he's able to sack us. And oh no. 2-point lead, 24 seconds. He's got all of his timeouts. We got to stop him here. So everything is boxed right there. Everything is boxed right there. Totally nothing. Now we're down to 18 seconds. He still got the ball at the 30-yard line, so he's still probably, 35, maybe 40 yards away from getting into field goal range. So we're trying to play conservative here, make sure that he's taking up his timeouts, which actually don't really matter at this point. We try to make sure he's not getting any big chunk plays. So again, everything's covered. He hits his running back late, but I'm there to make the tackle. And so he only gets 10. 11 seconds left. He might have 2, maybe 3 plays. 2 plays to get into field goal range for sure. So we got to lock up for 2 more plays, make sure he doesn't get too much. And he finds that post right under the middle third, and wow, what a dot. He's at the 36-yard line. Now right here, I don't know what kind of kicker he has. I don't know if he can make a 53-yarder. My kicker cannot make a 53-yarder. I don't know what kind of kicker he has, but we can't let him get any yards. So we got to play aggressive. Absolutely aggressive. Bruh. And he throws, oh my God. That should have been a pick. And as you can see, I'm pausing the game. I'm like, no, I can't lose like this. I can't lose because he threw the ball and it bounced right off my defender's face mask without even trying to pick it. No. 2 seconds left. He's going for the field goal. I'm not even going for the block because I don't want to get with a fake, and I don't think I can block it anyways. And oh my gosh, this is the moment of truth. He has Morten Andersen, the best kicker in the game. But it hits the crossbar. He can't make it. What an ending. Oh my gosh. I cannot tell you. I thought the game was over. I paused the game. I was about to quit. I was thinking that there was no chance that we were able to win that game. That was absolutely crazy. I cannot believe it. What a crazy, crazy game. I know I keep saying crazy, but that's because it was. It was mad crazy. So right now, I still got a couple games weekend league left. I think I'm 13-10 right now. I've had 5. Yes, actually 5 disconnects. What did I say about that trash Wi-Fi, huh? You seen it. You seen it. And that's pretty much just going to do it for me. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Stay away from that COVID. I know the Titans Steelers game got postponed. My hometown Patriots Chiefs game got postponed. At least that's only Monday, but without Cam Newton, it's hard to say that we got much of a chance against them. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves, and peace.